Welcome back to the Fox's Den. I'm Roxanne, and this is the kitchen segment. And today we are making roasted vegetable tacos. Oh my goodness, they are really easy. They're gluten-free, and best of all, they're delicious. Before we actually do the roasted vegetables, I turn the oven on, so I'm competing with the fan, but you know I have a big mouth, so it'll be fine. I'm going to make our quick pickled onions. They're delicious, and you can make them a day ahead of time, and they last for at least a week. But you want them to sit for at least an hour. So I got one red onion, and I chopped it all up, and I like to separate it like this. And I put it in this bowl. Also in this bowl is half a teaspoon of salt. And as always, the recipes will be in the description. And to that, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar. Nothing fancy, dumping it right in. And then I have a 1/2 cup of cider vinegar, apple cider vinegar. And I'm going to give it a quick toss. Okay, now while that's sitting, I'm going to actually add a tablespoon of lime. Oh my goodness, it is really, really, really good. And then I'm going to put it right in the refrigerator, and it's going to start to chill. It's really simple, and I'm telling you, it adds to the tacos. It's really good with fish as well. Fish tacos, oh my. Okay, and that is it. Here it is. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it chill, and then we will get to chopping all the veggies and getting them roasted, and then I'm going to show you how to make a cilantro lime creamy sauce.
The pickled onions can be stored in plastic or glass for up to a week.
Okay, you can use any kind of vegetables that you want. This feeds about 6 people. I'm using a zucchini. I already have the ends cut. I'm using the Kamada tomatoes because here in South Jersey, we're Jersey girls. We love Jersey tomatoes, and they're not out yet. So these are amazing. They come from Mexico. I have yellow or orange and red peppers. We're going to cut those up. And I have red onion. I'm going to combine these two in this dish. Then I'm going to line the tomatoes and the peppers up in here. So you just give them a rough chop. You want them to be about the same size. The only thing that I do slightly different is the tomatoes. I will cut them in half and just line them right in. So I'm using 4 tomatoes. These are really wonderful. These are wonderful, just sliced up and put on a sandwich. So good. Okay, so I have those lined up. And then these peppers here, you can use any kind of peppers, but I'm just going to do like a quick, cut it in half, line it up, do the red together. I even think I have some green pepper I'll have to cut up and add there. Line it all up. And then what we're going to do is drizzle just a tiny, tiny bit of olive oil, not much at all, because when these roast, all their natural sugars come out and they're so good. And then I'll sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper on them too as they roast. And you put them in a 350 oven, and I roast them for about 20 minutes. Now everybody's oven is a little different. So some people like to do it at 375, and then just check on them. You want them to be soft and golden brown. So good. Okay, I'm gonna leave a little line there for some green pepper. I didn't take it out, but I'm gonna add it in there. I like the mix of all the different flavors. And then the zucchini, there's no special way of chopping this up. Just want them to all be about the same size, or cook at least the same. I'm going to throw them in there. I think I'm going to actually mix in the purple onion or the red onion with, see, I'm doing a whole different chop for this one, right with them, just to mix up the flavors. Of course, you can grill some chicken or a filet and slice that up and add it with it. You can add cheese, whatever you like, but we're doing strictly roasted veggies. And then I'll assemble them and I'll show you what that looks like. And I'll show you the girls sampling them. Okay. I have 1 purple onion or red onion. If you like more, that's okay too. I like when the flavors marry together in here. I have impeccably clean hands, so I'm just gonna give these a toss. You could line them up just like I did there, but I like when these get together, the zucchini or green squash, and then the red onion with it, yum. And then right here, tomatoes and the peppers. I'm gonna wash my hands and do a quick season. I have some really basic seasonings. So I'm gonna do a little bit of chili powder. We do make our own chili powder. I'm gonna have to do a kitchen segment on that. And you can have a heavy hand with whatever you like. You just do it to taste. These are oh my God, Bagliani's does them. They're these wonderful minced onion. A little bit of their garlic. Not a lot, just a little. You could put roasted garlic in here too. Pieces of chunks of garlic, that would be good. So I have salt. Now, I'm sprinkling it over here. I'm actually gonna toss it in with this one though. And then, like I said, just a tiny bit of olive oil. That's it. And that's it. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna mix it all around. And I'm not touching that, I'm just gonna let it roast right. I'm going to let it roast right on top. We're gonna stick them in the oven, and then while they are roasting for about 25 minutes, I guess if it were 375, I just don't like to cook them too fast. 375 would be about 25 minutes. I'm gonna do 350, check on them in 20 minutes, and then see maybe a half hour, I'm not sure. But while that's all roasting, I'm gonna prepare the cream sauce.
I find roasting the vegetables in glass baking pans works the best.
This is for the creamy lime and cilantro sauce. So in here I have 8 ounces of sour cream, and then we grow our own cilantro. I'm just taking it and I'm doing a rough chop. You might want to make it really fine. Some people do not like cilantro. They can't even stand the smell of it. If that's the case, you can always substitute something else. Parsley, basil, but we love cilantro. So I just took like a handful, and I'm just dumping it right in. Then we have half of the lime. We're gonna juice that right in there. And then I'm going to add a little heat by adding a little tiny bit of jalapeno, just a little. You can leave that out. Sometimes I leave it out and I just put a chili powder in there because the girls don't like the heat, and that's fine too. And then I always add a little bit of honey. Just the tip here. I think even pickled jalapeno would be delicious in here. So it's just a little piece. I'm going to chop it up. Now I love hot and heat in my food. Not everybody in my family does. So like I said, you can substitute this for a chili powder or just leave it out altogether. I didn't use the seeds, which are very potent. In. And then I'm going to add a little bit of honey. I would say it's about, I don't know, I guess a teaspoon of honey. And we're going to mix it all up and a pinch of salt. And that's it. Now I'm going to let it chill. Next, I'm going to warm up the tortillas on our griddle. I have flour and I have corn. I don't have to worry about cross-contamination because I don't have that kind of an allergy.
The creamy sauce, once refrigerated, stays fresh for up to 5 days. Next, we heat up the tortillas on a warm grill. These are flour tortillas and they start to get golden brown. And then the corn tortillas will start to bubble and the edges will curl when they are ready. These look delicious.
All right, Lou is going to be my taste tester. Right, Lou? All right, so we have our roasted veggies. Going to put some on one of our little, tortillas. And then she's going to add the pickled onion. I know, she's going to add the pickled onion and the cilantro cream sauce.
Say hi. And guess what? It's almost my sister's birthday.
Yeah, tomorrow. Okay, go ahead, Lou. So,
Taste this too.
yeah, put some veggies in.
Can I taste it too? Or do you want me to
Sure.
put
For little street tacos.
I think these are gonna be so. What are those little?
Give us try.
Little things that look like carrots.
Peppers.
Ooh, are they hot?
No, sweet peppers. Okay, now add a little bit of the pickled onion.
This?
No, that's the cilantro cream sauce. You can add that last and add a little bit of the pickled onion.
Oh, this?
Yeah, you can use your fingers. We don't care, we're family. Put a few on. They look good. Yeah, and now the cilantro cream sauce.
I'm gonna lick this spoon up there. Got that all of it?
No, just that. So that's too much, Lou.
I wanted all of it.
Oh my gosh.
Bad dog. Sorry.
Yum. Give me a thumbs up or down. Mmm. No words to describe it?
My turn.
Okay.
This face says it all. Thank you for tuning into the Fox's Den. Go make some tacos.